Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you the entire series 1 of the Miniverse lifestyle. I have them all organized in the order that they are on the checklist. These are the garden rose candles. Comes in this really cute tray. Pink candles, and these are supposed to give a soft glow in the dark kind of vibe. So half of them have a soft glow, the other half have scented items on them, which is really cool. This one is the fresh eucalyptus. This one also has a soft glow and a really cool tray. And then I'm missing one of these. I don't know where I've misplaced it. This one was like the fail of the group in my opinion, the pumpkin spice candles. There wasn't enough resin to fill them. And lots of people complained about that. So it's my least favorite, though I like the cute little mason jars that they came in. Least favorite because a lot of people had issues with that. And then we have some scented ones. I think these ones are my favorite from the series. They're the lemon tree candles. There's a lemon slice you put on top that goes through the wick, and it does have a slight citrus scent. I think they're so cute. I like that there's 3 of them and they're tiered like that. Adorable. These are probably my second or third. These are the birthday cake candles. They did have a little slight scent with the sprinkles on top and a really cool tray. Love those. And the last one, again, going with the theme, also scented. These came with lids that I thought was cool. And then it has the purple, lavender beads on top. Very cute. And this is kind of like an antique brass kind of color. These are kind of out of order. There we go. So now on to the little critters. We have the red-eared slider. So there's 2 turtles in this series. This one came in the rectangle tank. Easy build. We also have the blue tang. This one was hard for me to find. I actually had to buy it through eBay. But it's a really cool. Didn't really get air bubbles in that one. Air bubbles, it's really hard to work with these. This one's the clownfish. This one had a few air bubbles, lots of little tiny ones, but I felt like that was okay. It looked realistic. But my rocks came in a pink and a purple, and what it shows online or on the picture is more of a blue and a pink. So they look more like purple or gray when you build it. Then we have the goldfish and the cat-eared tank. These did have a couple bubbles near the goldfish and one huge one right there. So to avoid the air bubbles, I suggest following the instructions where you pour it to the rock and cure that really well. And then when you pour the rest, gently tap it on the counter, let it sit there and kind of work out the bubbles before you finally cure it. I think that's my best advice. We have the yellow-eared slider. This one is in the round tank. I'm hoping they do like frogs and other kind of like aquatic stuff if they do a series 2, which I'm sure they will. So that one's really cute. Then we have a pink beta. Now again, there's some discrepancies with this one. You can see my rocks are very pale white, or pale pink rather. On the checklist, they are more of like a dark gravel with a couple specks of pink. So it definitely does not match what they show on the checklist. There's a few discrepancies on there, but pretty minimal bubbles. It's a little hard to see the fish. I wish there was more of like a contrast. It kind of blends in with the rocks. Then we have the purple beta. This one has blue rocks. Look at this air bubble. Huge, going across the whole thing. This is one of the first ones I did. And then I started kind of trying to perfect avoiding those air bubbles. And the last fish we have is the butterfly fish. Another square or rectangle tank rather. few bubbles, but they're more realistic looking. They're not like the massive ones. So those are very cute. On to the plants. This is one of my favorite ones. This is the Succulent crate. I love the crate. Now, if you didn't watch all my videos, I set all my plants with a clear resin, just so you can go like this and they're not going to fall out. The instructions don't say to do that. It doesn't come with resin, but I saved all my extra resin from the fish and like the turtle and stuff. So I could definitely put some more rocks and, you know, touch up this one a little bit, but this is one of my favorites. Then we also have the paddle cactus. This, I think, might have been the first one I did. That one or the twin one. Hard to remember. But yeah, most of them you can't even really see the resin. It might just have like a little bit of like a wet look. This one is another one of my favorites. It's the hen and chicks. I just think it turned out really good with the sand and then the rocks on top. And again, it does have a little bit of a wet look to it because of the resin, but I think that's really cool. This one I liked that it came in so many pieces. We have a stand for it, we have a pot for it, and then it's in another pot too. So you can kind of do a little bit with it. But this is the barrel cactus. And again, set it with resin so I am able to pick it up like that. Then we have the aloe vera. This one does look very wet because it's supposed to have the dirt on top. And again, I set it with resin, so that's why it looks so wet, but it's a plant. Plants get watered. I don't feel like that takes anything away from it. I still think it looks cool and realistic. Then we have the cactus twins. This one was pretty common. I got this a few times when I was opening my little containers. Then we have Succulent pair number 1. This was hard for me to find. I ended up buying this one on eBay too. This one's adorable. It's the black cat planter with the succulents. I love this one, how it's like drooping over, and the little gold tray it came with. That one's really cute. We have the Succulent pair number 1. That was number 2. This is number 1. So kind of just the opposite. It has a white cat planter. And then this one's a different succulent. And the tray is black. It has a little bit of marbling, but not too much. Then we have the tall cactus. I feel like this is like a classic cactus. And that one was very easy to make. And then this was, I think, the first plant I got. These are hanging terrariums. I did not put the strings on them because I knew I wasn't going to be hanging them. I was going to put them on a shelf because my kids do play with these. But these were the first ones that I set with resin because they kept falling out, which is really annoying. But this is my whole collection of Series 1. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I could do the other series if you like this type of video. So leave me a comment, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.